Good evening, everyone. I'm Jade from the Favourite Sister and everything else, and I have Mark DeVille Medium with me. I am quickly going to go and do my sharing, and I'll leave you with Mark.
Good evening.
Nobody here yet.
What? No. Wait. Hello, Jamie. Hi, Mary.
For some reason, I'm having technical difficulties tonight, so I can't actually share out. I can only share to my page and the power of 3.
All right.
Good evening, Mary. Good evening, Jamie. Hey, Jamie.
Jamie, what are you trying to find?
Are you trying to find my page or Mark? Right. I'll do a few cards while we're waiting.
Who have you been trying to find, Jamie, on Facebook? Jade or myself?
Both, but Mark. It's Mark DeVille, which is D, a capital D, a little E, then a hyphen, then a capital V, and then the rest all in lowercase I-double-L-E.
Yeah.
Right. Jamie, if you were here, there's a few of you coming on now. Who would like a card to start the evening off? Whoever puts card first is guaranteed one, and then it depends how quick I get donations. Yeah, but with a hyphen between the D and the E, between the E and the V, Jamie.
Is that? Probably.
You've got a hyphen between the E and the V, I think.
Yeah. No, it hasn't. Mark DeVille. D-E-V-I-L-L-E. My page shows me with my wife.
Hello,
And Spiritualist Medium. So if you put that in, Mark DeVille, D-E-V-I-L-L-E, it's been changed.
Do you see me being able to afford my own place and housing? I'm really stressed not having a place. Right, I'll tell you what, let me just see what the cards say, Mary. Let's see what card I get. I'm not saying it's going to definitely answer your question, but because cards are just cards. I've got the card of you, Mary, which is all about being yourself and trusting in the universe, and you will be rewarded. Allow yourself to know that although this time of stress is hard and not knowing where you are going to live or how you are going to move forward isn't an easy position for anyone to be in, but know that the universe is working on it with you, but you still have to take practical steps to move forward. I hope that helps, Mary. If you'd like more in-depth answers, then donate. Hey Susan, lovely to see you on here tonight.
I can't see him.
I haven't seen you for a little while. Jamie, for you, I've got the grey squirrel, which is all about finding new ways to solve a problem. So whatever it is that you are trying to solve at this time, you need to look at it with your heart open and see what you really want. Understand the path that it's yours, but see the problem from a different perspective. So take a step back and look at the advice you'd give a friend in the same position.
You're welcome, Mary.
You're welcome, honey.
And hi, Susan.
And I feel like, Jamie, with you, before I move on, I feel like there is a direct situation this is talking about, and I do feel you know exactly what it is. I feel like there's a situation you keep asking about.
I've been called many things, but sweet isn't one of them.
Wait until I get into the trance one time on the live, and then you'll find out how sweet spirit really are. I've got to convince him yet. And I've got to talk to these guys and convince them that it's a good idea too. Oh, thank you, Laura, for donating.
Thank you, Laura.
Laura, who have you donated to? Because you haven't donated to me.
You got to donate for reading to paypal.me/JK.
27. Sorry, it's got to have the 27 on it, otherwise it don't go to me. Ah, Laura, apparently. Hold on. Yeah, I've got it. It's just come through. Brilliant. But your name's different on your PayPal, isn't it, honey? Right. So I will do cards and then Mark will do his mediumship.
Yeah, I don't do free readings like Jade.
No.
But if you donate, then I do a reading after Jade.
I've got 2 cheeky slayers.
Right.
So let's just read these 2 cards first. I've got the whale and the parrot. These both are on about the same thing. It's about coming into your own power and seeing who you are and knowing that the signs you're getting from spirit are real, and that when you're listening intently to understand, you are getting the messages correctly, because it's almost as if you're doubting it. Does this make sense what I'm talking about, Paula? And it's time for you to look at your journey as a whole and actually see how far you've come, because you keep letting yourself down for not reaching the next hurdle. But what you really need to look at is how many hurdles you've already jumped to get to where you are, and understand that every hurdle you've already jumped is part of your complete strength. And this will help the next one. The strength from those about
Jade, that sound is coming in loud. It's hard to hit. It's hard for them to hear you.
Hold on. We're gonna
Even I'm having trouble hearing you. Wow.
I don't have a Wi-Fi now.
That's
I don't have it. It's really good. Mark, is your window open?
sorry.
Is your window open?
I can barely hear you. That hissing sound is coming over that.
2 seconds, guys. I'm gonna come back here.
Hold on, guys. Now, if you can hear me, it's got to be a Jade's end. Because I can't hear anything. So, yeah, it's clear with me.
Yeah.
Jade, it was clear with me. You're clear now. It's stopped now. What did you do?
I just left the studio and spoke to Spirit.
Well, it's clear with me when you left. There, now you continue your reading now.
Laura, I'm going to go back to the beginning. So I got the parrot and the whale, so this is all about you realising that the messages you are getting from Spirit are real and that you are you and you need to stop doubting yourself, and there's a hurdle you're putting yourself down over because you're not getting over it as quick as you want. Does that make sense what I'm talking about here? Brilliant. So allow yourself to be truly who you are, and look at how far you've come rather than how far you've got to go to achieve your goal, because you've already made quite a few steps towards it. But because this hurdle's taking you a bit longer, you're starting to get annoyed by it. And it's now time for you to step into your own power and start going forward. But just because the hurdle isn't how you first thought it was doesn't mean it's impossible. It just means you need to look at the other hurdles you've done and how you got over those, because within that there's going to be parts of that you can carry forward to this issue. And I'm going to hand you over to Mark.
Oh, thank you. Well, I don't really listen to what Jade says to you, to anyone, because obviously I'm tuning in. And, but they do tend to link the messages in some way sometimes. But I'm about, as a spiritist medium, I communicate with those on the other side, most of the time. Now, one of the things that I've got with you, well, there's a grandmother in spirit with you, and she's been standing by you. Jade, that thing's increasing again. And, yeah, so, anyway, with Nan coming in close, okay, all I need you to do is say, yes, no, I don't understand, okay? She's the one that's giving you the support for you to go forward, right? Now, I just said to her, what else can you give me? and she turned around and said, "It's not a dead end." Does that make sense? Okay, Jamie. Does that make sense, Laura? Also, as she comes through really well, there's also, I've got a grandfather in spirit comes in, and but he's on the other side of the family. I feel one, because it's like your family on both sides come from two different backgrounds. One was purely a working class background, and the other was more of a, I won't say more intelligent, but a more learning background. Does that make sense, please? Can you take that? And I feel grandfather was very strict, but he was also, I could see, I don't think you might not even have known one of your grandparents. But I feel that for you, that new page, there's a new page opening up in your book of, what they call your book of life. And anyway, they turn around and I feel it's like you now. You've in some ways restricted yourself. Your grandfather's telling me, because you can. It's never too late to go back and learn and do what you want. And I feel that's with whether it's college, university, time, whether, but it's purely down to you. Okay? And I feel that what you're aiming for, you can attain. But from what they're telling me, they're just saying, but she's got to have that belief in yourself. Alright? Can you take that?
Penny, lovely to have you on my live, as always.
Oh, Penny. Can you accept that, Laura? That's right, you've got to believe you can do it. Right? Also, I mean, I don't know you or anything like that, but I get a feeling that there's a young girl around you. I don't know how old she is, but I feel she's quite young, but she's very gifted. She's got a gift. Okay, she is gifted. I don't know whether it's a daughter of yours or a niece, or like a cousin, but there's someone around who I feel you could be a good influence on, a steady influence on to help them, okay? This is what Nan and Grandad are saying. Yeah, your daughter. Because I wasn't sure whether it was your daughter or I didn't ask them. So anyway, your daughter's got my gifts. She is, you see, people are born psychic. All mediums are psychics, but not psychics are not mediums. Okay, difference. But she is psychic. All right, and she's sensitive as well. And I also feel that the direction to go is with one of the directions can go. Yeah, she's she's also musical if given a chance. Alright, but that's all I got for you, my love. I hope that's been of help. Bless you. There was someone else who wanted a...
Yeah, we've got to do, it's the other, it's Jamie. I don't need to go, it's Jamie.
Right.
How could I forget Jamie?
I have no idea who, is it he or she? I have no idea.
It's a
She.
I've been Jamie's been coming on the lives I've done with Adam for the past year. Jamie and Penny have been coming on my live for over a year.
Anyway, well, you wanna, Jamie, you're a sheep. That's Adrian.
Do you know what, Jamie? I don't know if this deck of cards actually has sheep in it.
You're welcome, Laura. I hope you hang around to hear the other messages, because sometimes you can always take stuff from other messages.
Jamie, it's time for you to work in cooperation with others. It's time for you to learn how to trust again in the people around you, especially in your friendship groups. There are a few who are quite close, and I feel like these are more your working relationships. Because there's something you want to do, and I do feel it's on a spiritual path. I do feel it's to do with some sort of healing. And there are those around you who you could trust to help you with this. Does that make sense, what I'm talking about, before I carry on? Jamie, does that make sense? Brilliant. But what you need to do is be in the present as you're doing this. And you know how you just know things? You need to trust that instinct. When you just know it, there's a reason why you just know what you know. It isn't just a random thought when you get that knowing. It is from within yourself. And you know exactly where you're going. And actually, can you give me one second? Your path is yours, but you already know where you are going when you feel like that. The thing you need to learn to carry on moving forward is how to trust in humanity. You need all around you, words around you, who can help you to move forward with your life. You are back on the it is a long way for you to carry.
It's noisy again, Jade. Just do what you did before. One moment, you do what you did before. Right. It sounds bad feedback, but I mean, she's doing nothing different.
It seems to be, as my guide comes in really close, it all goes haywire.
Sister and everything else.
Some, right, carry on, Jade.
Are you gonna?
My phone is going nuts.
Yeah.
For something. Carry on, sorry.
We're very close tonight, and it's playing up with our technology. So you're gonna have to bear with us. And now I can't remember what I was saying. So you need to allow yourself to know that you've got this potential, and know your potential is immense. You're back on the right journey, on the right path, and you will keep moving forward. Okay, Penny, thank you for the donation, beautiful. I'll come back to you. I'm going to finish this off with Jamie. And be joyful. Allow people into your circle. Is this making sense, honey? I'm talking to Jamie. Good afternoon, Kimberly. Where are you from, honey? Because I'm good night here. I'm at 9:55.
Have you finished your reading?
Yeah, electronics are affected by spirit in all different ways. Sometimes it can be really helpful, and other times not so.
No, it's a part of the thing is the weather and everything. Oh, Chicago.
But I'm going to hand you over to Mark. But it's about just being who you are and seeing that you can work with others, and not everyone's going to break that trust.
Who is it I'm doing a reading for? Who is it I'm doing a reading for?
I hope that makes sense. Jamie Powell.
Jamie.
Yeah. And then
Okay.
we've got Penny after.
Okay. Right, let's tune in.
I'm going to try something here. I'm not going to guarantee it and make it better, but I'm going to try coming out the corner.
Okay.
Because obviously, you know what that corner's like, Mark.
Feedback. Right,
Hey, Roberto.
yeah, Jamie. As I'm tuning in, I don't have a family member in spirit here at the moment, but what I do have is a lady who comes in on a friendship link. But also, I've just said to spirit, what do you want me to say? Because remember, as a medium, I'm a servant of spirit. I can only give you what they give me. And what they're giving me right now is that you've got through the hard part. Okay? That's what I'm going to say to you. You got through the hard part. But you've got to give yourself a chance as well. Oh, thank you. I've just got just got a gentleman coming in close on the family link. All you need to say is yes, no, I don't understand. And yeah, go on. They're very. You are on the right path now. Okay. The lady that comes in close here comes in on the mum link, so she's on mum's side of the family. And I feel I want to say to you, yeah, it's time to push your luck. Do you understand that? For you to turn around and go, yeah, and go on, yeah. And they're gonna be with you doing it now, because there's a spirit. I'm being shown that they're very much around you, and you are protected. And can you accept that, what I say? And yeah, go on. As I said, all you got to do is say yes, no, I don't understand, and I'll go back and ask. But also, I'm getting with you. Yeah. Don't try it and anticipate. Just as things come along, the lady in spirits turn around telling me, just as it comes along. There's an Elizabeth in spirit, Jamie. Alright? I suppose she might have been called Betty, but I get the name Elizabeth. There's an Elizabeth in spirit. And she wants to be made known to you. Alright? I know she goes back 1 or 2 generations. And she wants to send love to you because she's around you. And also, they're telling me that, are you thinking about getting tarot cards? Or getting cards? Just type yes or no, Jamie. Because I don't know unless you tell me. Right? Right. you're thinking about getting some tarot cards, aren't you? Or you have tarot cards? Yes, no? Oh, yes. Oh, right. Well, what they're telling me to tell you is yes, it is time for you to do that. But learn it properly. Do you understand? It is time to do that. Also, I want to say to you, you have a certain crystal. You should be wearing it, not leaving it on the side. Does that make sense, please? Alright? There's a small little crystal. Alright? Yeah. Then you need to wear it, not leave it on the side. Okay? And I'll leave that with you. That's all I've got for you. I hope it's been of help. Thank you.
Roberta, I hope whatever we told you helped. I can't remember your specific reading. I'm not going to try and say I can, because I'm useless and I don't remember my readings at all. But if it helped, please can you leave feedback on the Favour Sister and everything else, because it's always great to get feedback. I really do value everyone's feedback. When you put feedback on the page, I do read it all and reply to every single person. Right, Roberta, I've got a couple of paidful ones. I've just got to check who I've got next on the list. Penny, are you still here, beautiful? Thank you for responding so quick. I appreciate it.
Yeah, I just want to say, Roberta, yes, your mother is around you a lot. Okay? Right, Penny.
Penny, you need to set boundaries, sweetheart, and stick to them, and be the person who you are. Don't allow others to push your happiness to one side and start making yourself happy. Take time just to be you. Now that mum's passed, you can really be you again and start moving back forward with your spirit work and all the things that you used to love that brought you so much happiness within yourself. And allow yourself to know that your mum's around, but you have so much power within you, and you need to get that channel in it. That's why the headaches keep coming. Does that make sense, honey? If not, tell me and I'll go back. I'm getting this off them today. Brilliant. Penny mum still sees the tears. Especially when you get time where you get to just think. You think about her quite a lot. Okay. I thought it was headache. Okay. I just knew it was in the head. I was all up here. I do apologise for being rude. honey. Don't feed them people giving you information, honey. Make them work for it. Just tell us no, and we go back. We don't mind. We'd rather give you the proof to show you that what we're doing is genuine and from them, and just for you to agree with us. It's time to start listening to your heart again. You're all up in your head. And also you're thinking about so many things at once that it's almost overwhelming for you. So try and single out those thoughts and just hold on to one thought and work out what that thought means and what action you can take to create that positivity with that thought. And I'm going to hand you over to Mark.
Right. That's interesting. Yeah, that the sleepless nights, I have them as well. I don't sleep much. Right. Same again, I will repeat it all the time. All you need to do to say is yes, no, I don't understand, okay? Yeah, well, Penny, there's so much that you withheld from. I know, as you said about people being in spirit, but also for you, what I'm getting, it comes in on a very personal link there, because it's like, please, for the person from the spirit world wants to try and say they're sorry. Okay, they didn't accept you as much as they should have done, although they loved you deeply. Also, I'm getting over there. There's a person around you. They're linked with you, but they don't stay with you 100. I'll explain that some other time about that. But yeah, she is linked with you. She hears your thoughts when you think of her. When she's back in the spirit world, you think of her, she's there, bang, straight away. Because there's no distance. It's instant transportation of the mind. The reason why at the moment she's I've asked her around is because to help make up, to be of service and to help try and set things right in her own way. That's how she sees things. And also because I feel there's other people. Yeah. And now that it's been taken off, that she can now see, and that's why she's now around you, because she really wants to make up for it, like people do. Hopefully, you'll love her, still forgive her. Everybody's got faults, but she sees your side now, because when she passed over, she had it pointed out to her, and then she realises how much she didn't help, and now she's spending time with you to help you. Alright, so I just said to her, give me some proof, personal, and I want to say there's a birthday just coming, isn't there, or an anniversary. It's either just coming or just gone. Just say yes or no, please. Yeah. You understand why that's it, see, that's your growth. But now she's trying to help. Yeah, soon. Now I'm normally a few days. I don't mean next month or at the end of the month. There's a birthday coming, but I feel there's anniversary of a passing as well. As a long anniversary of a passing has gone. Yeah. I'm doing an anniversary. Okay. I'm doing an anniversary of some kind. Anyway, before I go, I've just sent her. I just sent in my mind. I sent her a thought and a message to say, it's okay. She hopes that have you told her you forgive her? That will birthday and anniversary. Okay, Penny. Hopefully you forgive her, and because that does help. It helps you as well, believe it or not. But anyway, there's not much more I want to say. It's just that you will get the help you need. Okay? It might not be from the places you expect, but you will get the help you need. Alright? Now, I'll leave that with you, Penny. Okay? You take care and bless you.
Kimberly, if you want a private reading with me, just message the page, the sister and everything else. If you want one with Mark, message to that page still, but put Mark, or even if you can't remember his name, the man.
I'm on Messenger.
Okay. And I will get you directly in touch with him.
Right, okay. So
it depends who you want the reading of. And if you...
I'm so glad, Penny. Because one thing before one is, what I try to explain to people when I do this work, if someone says no or get a nose, I don't mind, because I'll go back to spirit, because they're the ones giving the message. If I'm getting it wrong, there's got to be a reason, so I'll go back to get them to help me. And funny enough, Penny, Jade and I both know what it means, believe it or not. Anyway, bless you. What's next? I'm enjoying this, Yeah. Well?
Right, I have no more donations, so I'm going to call it a night tonight, because my technology's playing me up.
Well, your technology is not playing me up. I'm doing fine.
You're not coming, Deville.
Jade, Jade, all that. It's that energy, psychic energy. It's all building. Bless you, Benny.
It's just playing me up tonight. Whether it's spirit, whether it's just my technology, I don't know, but it was fun. Yeah.
A bad word always blames the tools.
So you
find me on Facebook.
You find me on my page, the sister and everything else, and then
Mark DeVille.
And then find Mark on at Mark DeVille, yeah. Yeah,
because Jade is my niece, but she's the side of the family we don't talk about. Anyway, yeah. Roberta, I will say this to you, alright? I know that you're wondering, sometimes it seems on the cusp. Good, thank you, Penny. Okay. But remember, Roberta, all you've got to do is just sit quietly, send a thought out of love, and just say, feel close. Because don't get, you're autistic, but so is Jade. Jade is high functioning, and she's done it. And when I helped train her, started her training, and so there's nothing to stop you sitting and meditating.
It is hard being autistic and meditating, but if you do it, you can do it. Kimberly?
No, it's Mark DeVille. D-E. Think of the devil. Think of Cruella DeVille. Right, but I've got an extra L and an E on the end.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm going to call it a night.
Yeah.
You have a lovely evening. Bye.
Alright. Yeah, because Jade is terrible for Jade tonight. So, it's not. Meditation is easy. It's the way it's presented is hard. Can you hear me okay? You know, I would give you right. Did you like the fireball? Yeah, yeah.
Honey, private message me and I'll talk to you about meditation.
But yeah, I'll tell you about meditation, what to do. Alright?
Nothing like your message on the video.
Take care, everyone.
You will.